y'all? It's your boy 30, man. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I give out free sports picks every single day. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button. Real quick before we get into the recap, I do have a Discord. It's completely free. A lot of times when I post this video, it's middle of the day, so when you catch these bets, the lines are not always the same as when you catch the video. But if you check the description, the Discord link is in there. You can join it. So when I make a pick, whether it's 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, as soon as I make the pick, I transfer it over and put the picture right into the group chat so everybody can see. So we've been growing a pretty good community. I think we got about 150 members. Completely free. It's just a fun thing. I never knew about the Discord situation. People have been telling me for months, make a Discord, 30, make a Discord. And I finally did, and I love it, man. You know, I get to chat with y'all all day. We get to bounce ideas a lot. And then I got a couple guys, man, that be putting other tickets in there that be cashing as well. So it's always good to have a non-toxic, great community. You know what I'm saying? A sports bettors that just love to do this every single day. So it's not about how much you win in and how much you lose. It's about making the best bets and helping and sharing with everybody. So, man, if you ain't chatting into the Discord, join it in my description. Okay. Let's get to the recap. Listen, ugly night, bro. Of course, you know, it's funny how the universe will humble you. Yesterday I said, man, we've been having a great month. We up 20 units. Most of the time when I put I put my bets in, I hit majority and I lose. And of course I say that, and in that exact same video, I go 2-4 on yesterday's picks. We went 2-4. Christian Brown cash had an NBA over that cash. I'm so surprised that them other 4 bets did not hit. And they didn't hit horribly. Like, they looked it bad. Like, after the first half, you can kind of see how bad they were. Like, I just was surprised, man. I do know that the NBA is kind of shifting towards the end of the season. A lot of teams trying to make a play-in push or a playoff push, trying to get their seeding right. So just a lot of lackadaisical fluke shit going on in the NBA, but we ain't making no excuses. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. We can't win every day, but the goal is to try to win and make the best picks every single day, man. So we're going to bounce back. Y'all know I got some NBA picks. I'm not doing no more college picks until yesterday when the tournament started back up. But I got nothing but NBA today. I got 5 NBA bets and then a 3-leg NBA parlay that I love, that I need to cash. So, yeah, man, let's get right into them. First bet of the day is a player prop. We got the Knicks and the Mavericks, right? So this is my thinking, right? The Mavericks have been playing good ball. Anthony Davis played last game. He showed up. He looked good in his first one. I think he played like 16 minutes. He looked pretty good or whatever. But in this game, we're taking a player prop. So give me Josh Hart under 28.5 PRA, not points, rebounds, and assists. Now, let me tell y'all the backstory. And I told this story in the Discord. So last night, I was so pissed at how bad we lost with going 2-4. I was up late looking at like lines and props for the day. And I saw Josh. I was thinking about his Josh Hart PRA. It was at 29.5 when I checked it last night, like 12 o'clock at night. I felt like that was a tad bit too high. I wake up this morning, they bumped it down to 28.5. So I feel super confident he goes under. I don't think he just hasn't been the same since Jalen Brunson left. Since Jalen Brunson got hurt, not left. I don't know what's going on with Josh Hart, man. He's very productive. He normally does everything, but he just doesn't seem like himself. There's been a lot of stuff going on with the players and the coaches, a lot of friction with Tibbs. So I don't know what's going on, but I think this is a great spot for him to go under. I just wish I'd have locked it in yesterday at 29.5. But it's still a good sign that I was thinking it was too high and they adjusted it down to 28.5. So Josh Hart under 28.5 PRA. I know some books like Fanatics or FanDuel might have it at 29.5. Take it under. I got it at 28.5 on Hard Rock. They already adjusted it. So, but that's the first bet. Josh Hart under 28.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Let's get into the next one. Sticking to that same game, Knicks and Mavericks, right? The one guy who's been playing great since Brunson has been out, maybe because the floor is more spaced out, he get more touches, is Mikal Bridges. We taking Mikal Bridges over 20.5 points and rebounds. I think he gets 22 points by himself. It's like since Brunson has been out, he's playing more free. He's not just sitting in the corner waiting on a pick and roll pass for a 3. He's handling the ball a little more. He's getting to his mid-range. He's finishing at the basket. He seems like he's just more comfortable with Brunson not out there, because as great as Brunson is, y'all know the ball sticks with him. He's a primary ball handler, and unlike somebody like LaMelo or Trae Young, he's not a pass-first point guard. Most of the time, let's just say 70% of the time, when he come down the floor, he's looking to score. So he might kick out some catches, but Mikal Bridges seems like he's more in the rhythm, and he can kind of do more. That's probably why Josh Hart isn't performing as well, because Josh Hart needs somebody to catch him on the slash and stuff like that. But Mikal Bridges can actually play with the ball and create a shot himself. So Mikal Bridges over 20.5 points and rebounds. I love this prop. I think he scores 20 points by himself. He's going to get 4 or 5 rebounds, maybe 6. So Mikal Bridges over 20.5 points and rebounds. That's the 2 bets for the Knicks and Mavericks games. Let's get to the other games. Next bet, Hawks and Rockets, right? Rockets are home, right? But the fact that the Hawks are on the road is making me take this bet even more. I'm going to explain why in a couple seconds. So the bet is Hawks team total over 112.5, right? It's over Hawks team total over 112.5. They average about 118. The Hawks play super fast, right? And at home, I probably wouldn't have took this bet because teams play a little lackadaisical at home. They start slow, but on the road, they're going to come out locked in and focused. They're not necessarily underdog, but in terms of home and away, this not their home court advantage. They're going to come in locked in and focused. So Hawks team total over 112.5. Now let's talk about the reason why. The Rockets, bro, it's crazy because about 25 games ago, the Rockets had an argument for being one of the best defensive teams in the league. I don't know what's been going on in Houston, but whether it's the injuries or what, but they just don't show up defensively anymore. And I was talking about this in the Discord. I don't know if just they were playing super hard and other teams weren't playing, and now other teams are making that playoff push. But it's like the Rockets can't stop nobody. Their defense is lackluster. They're not knocking down any more shots. So I'm not messing with the spread or anything, but I'm taking the Hawks team total over 112.5. Let's get into the next one. Next bet. We got the Grizzlies versus the Utah Jazz. We're going to take Walker Kessler over 12.5 assists and rebounds, right? So I took this bet. I know he's a center, y'all, but I took this bet solely on the fact that I believe he's going to end up with 12 or 13 rebounds by himself. He can grab 2 assists, 1 assist, don't really matter. I think he gets 13 rebounds by himself. Memphis plays very fast, even without Ja. Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to shoot a lot of threes. He get a lot of long rebounds. He's not primarily in the paint, only on defense. And then also, even with them having Zach Edey, 7-footer, he don't play them many minutes. His rebound line is set at 6, and I think it's at 7.5. So it lets you know what type of game plan they have for Zach Edey. He's not playing enough minutes in this type of game. So I'm taking Walker Kessler over 12.5 assists and rebounds. I could have just took his assist line by himself, but y'all know I really hate taking one single prop like that. I just did that just in case he end up with like 12 rebounds and 3 assists. He still cash. So give me Walker Kessler over 12.5 assists and rebounds. I love this play. Let's get into the next one. Thunder versus Kings. I got 2 straight bets involving this game. Thunder versus Kings. The first bet, Thunder team total over 119.5. I think they score about 127 on the Kings. The Kings on the back-to-back. They had Boston last night. They lost that game. Tatum got hurt or whatever, but they still allowed a lot of points. Pritchard went crazy, which he always does. But in this game, like, the Kings play fast. That's nothing. They play super fast. The Thunder play defense, so I feel like the Thunder gonna win the game. We're not even talking about that. But Thunder team total over 119.5. They're going to score about 126, 127. Kings play super fast. They're coming off a back-to-back against arguably the best team in the league. They're not going to be there mentally, physically going to be exhausted. Think about it. You got Boston one night. Then on the other side of the back-to-back, you got OKC and Shea. So first bet in that game, give me OKC team total over 119.5. Okay, sticking with that same game, I got SGA over 10.5 field goals made. Listen to me. Anybody else, I would not take this bet. Any other star, I don't care who, but SGA, he's going to shoot the ball 27, 28 times. And he wasn't that efficient in his last game against the Clippers. His numbers looked okay, but he know he didn't play that well. You can check the stat sheet. I think he went like 1 for 4 from 3. I expect a locked-in better Shea. They even beat the Clippers, but I expect the Shea to come out with a better performance. I expect him to shoot the ball better from the three-point line. I just think he's going to play better. Whether he get free throws or not, he's going to hit more shots. So he's going to shoot the ball another 27, 28 times. He's going to hit 11 shots. So Shea over 10.5 field goals made, and then OKC team total over 119.5. That's the 2 straight bets for that game. Let's get into the other bets. 3-leg parlay, NBA parlay, plus 120, double your money. First leg, Hornets and Magic, right? Magic just beat my Lakers last night, but who don't beat my Lakers? We terribly defensively, give up too many open looks. Bron not rotating. Luka plays on defense. We know this. I thought they would have played a little better, but they sold us. It is what it is. But back-to-back, Charlotte plays a little quick. I like Orlando. I understand they're a good team, they're a good defensive team, but I just don't see a blowout in this position. So give me Hornets plus 11.5 on the parlay, first leg. Second leg, alternate line, LaMelo to get 3 rebounds. This is a lot. He's going to end up with like 5 or 6 rebounds. So first leg, Hornets plus 11 plus 11.5. They're not going to get beat by 12 against Orlando Magic. They play too slow. They don't blow anybody out, but of course they blew my Lakers out because we suck. Okay, first leg. That's first leg. Second leg, LaMelo Ball, 3 rebounds. He's going to end up with 6 rebounds. Mark it, quote it, take a picture. Last leg, Knicks and the Mavericks. I do not trust the Knicks with anything. I don't trust the Knicks with $1. I don't be bugging, man, but I was saying I don't trust the Knicks with anything. I don't think they're going to, I mean, they probably could win this game, but they're not blowing anybody out. So I'm taking Dallas Mavericks on the last leg of the parlay, plus 15.5. Dallas going to fight, man. I don't know what's been going on. They feel like AD could come back. AD's not playing in this game from everything I see. But I feel like they've been playing better. They know AD can potentially be back soon, playing back-to-backs, whatever. They just been playing great basketball. So, and the Knicks have not. I just don't trust the Knicks. I got to follow the trends. I don't trust them at all. without Brunson, they look lackluster. It's like their defense has dropped a little bit. But it's like, even without Brunson, how come y'all defense is not better? Or even, why is y'all defense is not the same? They let me know that their psyche's gone. Without Brunson, they can't even play defense, which is crazy work. So that's the parlay, man. These are all the picks for the day. Let me know what your favorite is. If you ain't joined the Discord, description in the Discord link is in the description. Join it, completely free, man, so you can catch the picks right when I make them. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I'm gonna catch y'all in the comments, man. 30 out. Let's go.